What's going on, guys? Your boy Risky, and I'm going to do an album explanation. I told you guys when I did my release announcement for my album that I was going to be doing an album explanation at some point. I'm doing it now. I'm going to do an album explanation for my album 25, but I'm also going to be doing a album explanation for, of course, 25 Deluxe Edition. So whether you guys buy 25 or you buy 25 Deluxe Edition, you're going to get an idea of what you're going to be hearing on the album. Of course, 25 is a little bit different to 25 Deluxe Edition, obviously, because the Deluxe Edition has an extra 10 tracks, but I will explain all that as we go through it. So I'm going to tell you what songs I've made, what they're called, the order they are on the album, and we'll just go from there, yeah? Just like I've done in the past, guys. So we're going to start straight off with track number 1, which is Warming Up. I released this track on YouTube a while back now. Basically, I wanted to make a track showing people that when it came to rapping fast, I could do it. So I made that song because of the simple fact that I wanted to prove that I had more potential than people seem to assume I had. The second track I made is called Bullied. Now this track, even though it's on the album 25, and 25 is meant to be explaining my life as a 25-year-old man, obviously I say in that track that I'm 23, no, actually almost 24. That's because I wrote this song, well, it's 2022 now, but I made this song back in 2000 and I believe 19, maybe the beginning of 2020, I can't remember exactly, but I made it a long time ago. I just never released it, other than obviously, again, YouTube. The thing that inspired me to write Bullied itself was the simple fact that I went through a lot of bullying at school. I got bullied like on a daily basis, and since I started making music, obviously bullying is no longer physical, it's more mental. But yeah, I just wanted to, you know, air it out, so to speak. Track number 3 would be Demonic Presence. And Demonic Presence, I don't know, it's more of a fun track at the same time as a very serious track. Like, I'm being fun by obviously talking about demons and things that go on in my head and all that sort of stuff. But at the same time, it's very serious because through the last couple of years, especially at the age of 25, I have had a lot of suicidal thoughts. I've had a lot of very negative impacts and emotions going through my head. So yeah, that was a bit of a fucker, to be honest with you. But yeah, I just wanted to make something about that. Okay, track number 4, Compulsive Liar, the album version. Okay, so the album version is not much different to the original version. Obviously, there's just a few more ad-libs. I changed a few bars. And, well, what inspired me to write about that? Don't need to go into it. You guys know. X. All the shit that went on between us. Well, it's on YouTube, okay? Along with most of the album tracks. They're all on YouTube. The majority of them, anyway. So, if you want a more in-depth detail into that, then either listen to it on YouTube or buy the album. Buying the album better. Anyway, track number 5, House Party, featuring Biro. Okay, House Party, I like to go out clubbing or go to a pub if I want to drink. But Biro, on the other hand, is very opposite to me. He said he doesn't like going to clubs, he doesn't like going to the pub. If he has a gathering or gets together with some friends, he has a house party. And the chorus, he says about how he heard that Ollie's about. Ollie is one of his friends that he told me throws a lot of house parties. So shout out to Ollie. I hope that you invite me to your next one. Yeah, so Biro wanted to write something about a house party, and I like the idea of that. So I was like, yeah, okay. So he wrote the chorus, he wrote his bars, and I wrote my bars. I only do a verse, he does the chorus and his verse. But yeah, it's my track. It's on my album because I have an album, and obviously Biro doesn't have any albums yet. Along with House Party as well. I put it up on YouTube a couple of days ago, so if you haven't checked it out already, check it out. I would say I'll leave it in the description, but I'll just leave my YouTube in the description, so check it out, guys. Okay, track number 6 is called At the Club. Okay, just explained it. At the club, I'm talking about, getting absolutely smashed on a Friday night and not feeling better until a Monday morning. So literally just going ham, going out clubbing, going drinking, friends, girls, all the rest of it. Like literally having a fucking crazy time at clubs. And another reason I decided to write At the Club is because of is it Spacious or Shattered Emotions? I can't remember. On one of those albums, I've made so many albums. On one of those albums, I made Shake, and I'm sure you guys remember Shake. I'm not even gonna, go into that one. But I believed that Shake, I mostly just made it because people wanted to hear a club song. I thought, okay, I'll really just want to see what you guys think. I got loads of positive feedback on it, so I was like, okay, well, now that I've made, the basic club song, I'm going to go all out and make a proper banging club song. Lots of ad-libs, lots of, hype, like really over the top. So yeah, that was my, that was the main reason for At the Club. After that track, we have a track called My Love, which is obviously dedicated to my girlfriend. So again, it's on YouTube. You guys have probably, in fact, loads of you have heard it. It's got loads of views on it. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. Don't need to go into what it's about. It's called My Love. It's about my girlfriend. Pretty damn simple. After My Love, I have a track called A Hoe Before a Bro, which is talking about Nadine and an old friend of mine that was sleeping with each other behind my back and obviously didn't admit it, even though I had more than enough proof to prove it. After that, I have a song called Cicatrix. Now, for those of you that don't know what cicatrix means, it is another word for scars. And cicatrix, I'm just talking about all the scars I have accumulated, like mental scars, physical scars, that I've accumulated since birth to, obviously, the age of 25. So that's that one. Okay, so if you were buying the original album, which is 25, obviously Goodbye would be track number 10. But if you're going to buy the deluxe edition, then Goodbye will be track number 20. So I'm going to explain Goodbye as track 20. So track number 10, if you buy the deluxe edition, is called You Don't Understand, which is all about depression, all about suicide, all about how people feel. It was a really... In fact, that song was so hard to write, I actually had to be depressed to write it. One day I just went into a mad depression state, and yeah, I made the track. And as much as I hate how I felt when I made the track, it helps a lot for people that don't understand why my depression is caused. It helps them understand what I need when I am in that sort of mind state. Okay, track number 11 is Can't Slow Down Intro, which is a phone call between me and my brother where we are talking about making this track called Can't Slow Down. So yeah, it's just the phone call that I had with him, and that's that until we get to the actual track. So track number 12 is a Cheetah featuring Chloe. Not my girlfriend, a different Chloe. We're just talking about how it feels to get cheated on. I talk about when I was cheated on. She talks about how she does the chorus, I do the verses. But a bit of backstory, that took ages to figure out because we were going through the chorus over and over and over again, trying to figure out where to add some lyrics and delete some lyrics and try and figure out the flow that needed to be done during the chorus. It was a crazy time, but so much fun to make, and I really appreciate the fact that Chloe was willing to sing on a track for me. So thank you for that, Chloe. Okay, track number 13 would be Wishing Well. This actually would be a massive shout out to my brother Jake. I made Wishing Well because Jake was writing a song a long time ago before he decided to stop rapping, called My Wish or something like that. and literally the whole track he's just saying what he wishes for. And then I started writing the same thing, like writing I wish for this, and like I wish I had this, I wish I had that, and all the rest of it. But then I was like, no, I want to put some more of a storytelling theme on it. So it starts off with me, you know, in a pub having a drink, and then I start talking to the bartender. He explains to me that there's a magic well, blah blah blah, and yeah, I go there and I read a list of what I wish for. That was a lot of fun to make. I made it a long time ago but again, if you're buying the deluxe edition, after track 9 or possibly 10, you know, until you get to track 20, from track, I would say 11 to 19, I am literally just having fun. You're just seeing the more happy upbeat version of me. It's not just all depressing things that happened at the age of 25. Okay, so track number 14 is called The Pandemic. It's not about Corona, it's not about COVID, chill. It's about being set in the future, in the year 2121 to be specific. It's about how, you know, it's an apocalyptic time with zombies and lots of death and, you know, like a lot of really big things. And I don't know if this is like a copyright claim for me saying this, but I actually got that idea from a game I played called Last Day on Earth, which is a zombie game where you literally just survive in a zombie apocalypse. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, that was a great song to make. Then, of course, we have track number 14, 15? 15. Track number 15, which is Can't Slow Down, which is featuring Stealth, and that one is the actual track. So after talking a few tracks back about doing the track, that is the actual track once it's finished and recorded and all the rest of it. And again, I made that because I wanted to show that, like, because obviously people said that warming up wasn't that fast. So I was like, okay, what's we're going to do then? I'm going to make a song called Can't Slow Down, and it's going to be even faster. So in that track, me and Jake are going fucking ham. Like, we are spitting probably to Jake's fullest potential, and it was at the time probably my full potential, but obviously that was a while back now, so I've increased and I've got better since then. So track number 16 is called Key to Success, which is featuring H. Now that track is, again, I only do my verse. H does obviously the hook, the chorus, and he does his verse too. And in the third verse we split it. That song, I'm just explaining why I have the key to success, what I have done to get to where I am today, and H is talking about obviously what he's done and what he's going to continue to do and what he's going to accomplish in the future to get to a higher platform. So that's that one. So track number 17? Yeah, 17 is a track called Mind Rape. Okay? This track, I don't really know how to explain what caused me to write this. I don't know, I was just, I was listening to a beat, and I don't know, the bars just came to my mind, and I went from there. It was literally just a out of nowhere song, to be honest with you guys. Okay, track number 18 is The Pandemic 2. I made part 2 because of the simple fact that the first one got a lot of positive feedback from people that never even listened to my music or give me any criticism or anything towards my music. So for people to actually listen to that, and in fact one of my old friends actually said it was the best song I've ever made, The Pandemic, obviously. So I made The Pandemic 2, which is just explaining what's happened since obviously the original, since the apocalypse started, since what happens in the first one. I explain what's happening now, and then what's going on, what's developed since the apocalypse first started. So track number 19 is called Don't Give a Fuck. And that track doesn't need to be explained. It is as simple as that. I don't give a fuck. I've just decided, since I took a break and came back, I don't give a fuck what you guys say. If you have constructive criticism, I'll listen to it. You got compliments, I'll listen to it. You're gonna slate me for fucking no reason, then I don't want to fucking hear it. It's as simple as that. I don't give a fuck what you say. If you have something bad to say about my music, fucking unsubscribe and don't listen to me. It's as simple as that. I don't give a fuck about any of the hate. I'm done with it all. And last but not least, track number 20, Goodbye. Goodbye was a very, very hard track for me to write. It basically develops more on You Don't Understand. You Don't Understand, I touch very lightly on some of the things I feel when I'm depressed. Goodbye was a fucking full-blown, basically, story. I said goodbye to everybody that means something to me. My mum, my dad, my brother, my sisters, my girlfriend, my friends, my fans, and even my enemies. I say goodbye to everybody because that's how I felt. I was that depressed that I honestly thought that my life was going to come to an end. I was that miserable and that hurt, and suicide was one of the biggest things on my mind. It's all I thought about day and night. I thought about a way to kill myself. I talk about it more in the song, so I don't want to go too much into it. But yeah. So that is 25 and 25 Deluxe Edition, both explained. As I said, they are available now. They were released on the 7th of February. Yeah, albums are done. I've got loads of them, all printed, copied, ready to go. So any of you guys interested, there's plenty of ways to contact me. All my links are in the description, so you can contact me on any of them. If you know me personally, you have my number, so you can message me or phone me or anything. I am always available 24/7, 365 days a year. Anyway, guys, this is the biggest and best album I have made, hands down. Alright, it makes Unleashed, Split Personality, Spacious, and Shattered Emotions look shit. Honestly, I have worked so hard on this album, and I really want you guys to hear it. You need to hear it. It's not even like a maybe. You need to fucking hear this album. If you guys want to get to know the real Jordan, the real Risky, then this is an album that needs to be heard. Alright? My friends have heard it. They think it's fucking the best. My girlfriend's heard it. She thinks it's amazing. My family have heard it. My parents hate rap, but even they say it's a good track. It's a good album. My brother, he likes it that much, he bought one. And even though he's, family, so I wouldn't have charged him a penny for it, but yeah, he bought an album because he likes it that much. So yeah, guys, please give me some support, because this album is fucking crazy good. Honestly, I've never been so impressed with my own music. I've never been so impressed. Anyway, guys, that is it for now. Like I said, all my links are in the description. Yeah, lots of the songs that are on this album are on YouTube, so check them out. Yeah, I really went a bit crazy with this album. Anyway, guys, that is it for now. I love you all. Thank you for your support. Anybody that pre-ordered, thank you. Anybody that buys an album or gets in contact with me regarding an album, thank you. I love you all. See you soon.